على سيدنا محمد.
Salavat şerife getirenlerin ahir ve akıbetleri hayrola. Âl ezvacı, tahiret evladı, Resul-i Samsun efendilerimizin, Sayr Enbiya Can ve Resulü Biyan Haziratın Erba Şeriflerine, Pirimiz Bilal-ı Habeş radıyallahu anh efendimizin, Şeyhimiz SahibulSaif Şeyh Abdulkerim el-Kibrisi Rabbani Hazretlerinin ve alel husus bu caminin bahanesi ve bugün içerisinden kadar geçmiş imam mezzin kaymlarının ve kahve ehli ervahı için, Allah rızası için El Fatiha.
Allahümme salli ve sellem.
Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen-nebî. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallû aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli alâ seyyidina Muhammed ve alâ âli seyyidina Muhammed.
Sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.
Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
La ilahe illallah ve la şerike leh. Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillahi rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecma'in. Nahmadullah Teala ve nastağfiru ve eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. Eşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu, habibuhu ve resuluhu. Sallallahu aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ezvacihi ve ashabi tabi'i khulefai raşidin ve hadi min ba'di. وزعمت على التحقيق خصوصا منهم علامة خلفاء رسول على التحقيق أمر المؤمنين حضرة أبو بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعلى باقي الصحابة التابعين رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين. يا أيها المؤمنون الحاضرون اتقوا الله تعالى وإن الله هم الذين تقوى الذين هم محسنون. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It is Allah who raised up the heavens without any pillars that you can see, then mounted the throne and compelled the sun and the moon to be of service, each running unto an appointed term. He arranges each matter. He details the signs so that you may believe with certainty in the meeting with your Lord. And it is He who spread out the earth and set upon them mountains standing firm and flowing rivers, and fruit of every kind He made in pairs, 2 and 2. He draws the night as a veil over the day. Behold, verily in these things are signs for those who take thought. Sadaqallah al-Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon our Master, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. Ya Allah, increase him in honor above the honor which you have given him, and with might beyond the might which you have given him, and give him a light beyond his light from which you created. Elevate his station among the stations of the messengers and his rank among the ranks of the prophets. Amen. May peace and blessings be upon him and upon his noble family, and upon his blessed companions, especially upon the four Khulafai Rashidin, Hazreti Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazreti Umar al-Faruq, Hazreti Osman al-Ghani, and Hazreti Ali al-Murtaza, and all those who follow them until the last day. May peace and blessings be upon our grand sheikhs of the most distinguished Nakshibendi way. May peace and blessings be upon the Khulafa and the Umara, especially upon the noble sultans of the house of Osman. the Osmanli Padishahs, and all those who honor them and follow them until the last day. Amen. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, Allah has given us one heart, and He has created that heart to be for Him. And that heart must be pure. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the last day, the day of judgment in the Holy Quran, and saying, the day when neither wealth nor sons will be of any benefit except the one who comes to Allah with qalbin salim. And Holy Prophet ﷺ said, beware, in the body there is a piece of flesh. If it is good, then the whole body is good. And if it is corrupt, the whole body is corrupt. Look, it is the heart. Holy Prophet ﷺ came to teach mankind how to bring that heart to purity and how to free the heart from corruption. And one of the biggest lessons that the Holy Prophet ﷺ gave that is unique to Islam is found in the hadith of Hazrat Umar. The first hadith that Imam Bukhari put in his Sahih, which is saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Verily, actions are by intentions, and for every person is what he intended. So the ones whose hijrah was to Allah and His Prophet, then his hijrah was to Allah and His Prophet. And the one whose hijrah was for the dunya to gain from it, or a woman to marry, then his hijrah was to what he made the hijrah for. And the words of the Prophet speak the truth. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal radiallahu anh is saying that this hadith is one of the pillars upon which the religion of Islam is founded. Why is the intention so important? Why is checking the intention, examining the intention, being suspicious of our intentions so important? SahibulSaif Shaykh Abdulkerim al-Kibrisi Rabbani Qadafasir is saying, make your intention correct, and your job and everything around you will be correct. If a man wants to correct himself, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ordering to us, make your intentions correct. In everything you do, you have to correct your intentions, and you have to do it the right way, thinking about pleasing Allah. There is nothing we can offer to our Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but He looks at our intentions. He looks at who are we showing respect to. Are we showing the proper respect to the most beloved one in the divine presence whom Allah loves? If we are showing proper respect to that one, then Allah will make it easier for us. If we are showing respect to the Salihin, to the righteous people who are in the way of Prophet, then Allah's mercy is reaching to us. Showing respect to them is not just to go saying, I like this man, or when you see them, you kiss their hand. No. That is only a sign. To be showing respect, we must take what they are giving to us, apply them to our lives, and correct our lives. That is proper respect. And the words of the awliya Allah, they speak the truth. So awliya Allah, they are teaching us that the core of every intention that we make must be to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to find His love, His acceptance. A man cannot just stand up one day and claim to say, I love Allah. Every word must have a proof. And the proof of having the intention of loving Allah is to love those whom Allah loves. This is the teaching that we have received from our Shaykh. And it is a teaching that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave directly to Musa Kalimullah. Shaykh Efendi is telling us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya Musa, what have you done for me? The Prophet is saying, Oh Ya Rabbi, I'm praying. That's for you. I'm fasting. That is also for you. I'm making pilgrimage. That is also for you. I'm giving in your way what you have given to me, sharing. That is also for you. He says, Ya Rabbi, I don't know what to do for you. So Allah is addressing, saying to him, love those that I love and leave those that I don't love. If we just obey this, then we will find ways, because if we love those that Allah loves, then their blessing is going to reach to us before anything else, because they are sitting in the divine presence. Whatever they ask Allah, Allah will not say no to them. They ask and Allah says, I'll give. Whatever you want, I'll give. But we must try to reach to those. And reaching to those is not running and giving something, taking something or whatever you have. No. It is the proper manners. Proper respect. That's what they are looking at, because where every knowledge, where every intelligence and every ilm is finishing, that's where proper manner is beginning. And then, the one who has proper manners has intelligence. All intelligence is to teach people to have proper manners. The Tariqat is teaching us these divine teachings. Tariqat is teaching us that we must clean our intentions. And Tariqat is teaching us that the purity of intention, the heart of the intention, is to do everything for the sake and for the love of Allah. And Tariqat is teaching that to show the proof of loving Allah, you must love and be of service to those that He loves. These are the teachings that the world, they have lost today. But there was a time, not in any ancient history, that the world was understanding this. And there was a time when the people, from the porters to the sultan, they were waking up in the morning and going to sleep at night with the intention of pleasing Allah and of being service to the ones that He loves. And when that intention was there, when that intention was the root of every action, there was blessing and success. That was the time of the Holy Ottomans. The world today wants us to forget about the Osmanlis. The world today wants to pretend that the Ottomans never existed, and they want to wipe their page from the history books. But the Ottoman history has been written in the divine history books in golden alphabets by Allah Rabbul Izzat, and it will never be forgotten. As Sultan al-Awliya Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim al-Hakkani Qadasallahu Sir said, the Ottoman state was founded for Allah, and Allah Almighty dresses those who are for Him with haybat and magnificence. The Ottoman Empire, the Devlet al-Aliyah, they brought the divine teachings, the prophetic teachings, the awliya's teachings into practice and made it to become alive. They planted the seeds of the Quran and the Hadith and the Sunnah, and out came the beautiful tree of Osman that covered the entire earth with justice and mercy. Why did they do it? Because their intention was correct. Their intention was to do everything for the love of Allah, for the love of His Prophet, and for the love of Allah's friends. What more proof do we need for this than the birth of the Ottoman Empire? One of the reasons Sultan Osman Ghazi was blessed was because he stood up all night in the Dergah of his Shaykh when he was placed in a room with a copy of the Quran Karim. His muhabbat and his taqwa was beloved to Allah. And so Allah gave him the honor of being the father of the Ottomans. It was not just him. It was his children, his grandchildren, who continued to make every decision thinking, is this for the sake of Allah? Will this pull the love of my Allah? Will this be beloved to Rasulullah? Will this serve Allah's friends? Listen to what Ertugrul Ghazi said to Osman Ghazi. Listen, my son. Oppose me if you want, but never oppose Shaykh Erabali. If you rebel against me, I will be upset and hurt, but if you oppose him, I won't even look at you. My eyes will be blind to you. I don't speak to you about honoring Shaykh Erabali except for your good. And then read what Sultan Osman Ghazi gave his son, Sultan Orhan, saying, take lesson from me. I came to these lands as a weak leader and I reached the help of Allah, although I don't deserve it. Follow my way. Protect the Deen in Muhammad. Protect the believers. Protect your followers. respect the rights of Allah and His servants, depend on Allah's help in the pursuit of justice and fairness to remove zulm. These principles, they're not just words written on a piece of paper. So many nations claim that they protect fairness and justice, liberty and equality, but where is the proof? So many nations that claim to have these virtues, at the same time, they were the first to commit genocide and to do zulm. They were the first to take rights from others based on the color of their skin. They were the first to erase the languages and cultures and religions of those whom they conquered. But the Ottomans, whatever they did, the actions came out as beautiful. Because these principles, they were not just words on paper. They have made the naqsh of these principles inside their hearts. Because they truly believed in loving Allah. They truly believe in loving the Prophet. They truly believe in loving awliya Allah. And because that was the essence of their hearts, then everything that they did reflected that essence. Because their intention was purified, because their hearts were purified, then they brought about the most just and honorable empire seen in the history of mankind. In reality, the Ottoman Empire shows what happens when the teachings of Islam and Tariqat are internalized and they become a reality. That is why we see every nation that was touched by the Ottomans, they became more noble and more honorable. The Ottomans never came to plunder, to steal other nations and to use them. They came with the perfume of Allah and His Prophet, which spread over every land that they came into. And they took the best and most useful things from each people whom they met, and they melded into the Ottoman identity. The Ottomans did not come to make everyone Turkish. The Ottomans came instead to make everyone to be Muhammadi. The Ottomans came to renew the society of the Sahabis, where people from every tribe and every nation came together to build something for the sake of Allah. Holy Prophet ﷺ gave honor to those who had taqwa and wanted to do the best for their Lord. And the Ottomans were the same. They came to offer the best of everything they had before Allah as a qurban. And that is why Allah honored them. And that is why their name is high and will always remain high. And that is why it is our dua that they're going to return soon. The Ottomans did not live for themselves. Their goal was not wealth or increasing their tribe or increasing their territory. Their goal was to do the will of Allah in the world. We should have the same goal. As Shaykh Efendi is saying, Allah is saying to us, race in the way of Allah. Race. Race is in doing good things. In doing good things, racing with each other. That's acceptable. And knowing where your energy is finishing. If you are running for Islam, and if you know that you are racing with that one together, and you know that your energy is finishing, you must be able to transfer the power from you to that one. Let that one carry it, saying, this is the end of my time. You must carry it. Then you will become beloved to Allah and His Prophet. That is why we have seen throughout the history from Adam alayhi salam until the Prophet alayhi salam. After Prophet alayhi salam, we have seen this very openly all the time through the history of the Seljuk Empire and the Ottomans. We are Osmanli. We are Pekşanlı. We are Ottomans, and we are very honored. Allah has honored us with that. So many dropped it today. So many are attacking the Ottomans also. They can attack in any way. It doesn't matter. Allah keeps them high, and they are high. And we are very honored holding them high, and we're going to hold them high. We are not good for anything. We know that. What they did, it is impossible for us to do. But at least we say, Ya Rabbi, we love them. We love what they did because they did it for your sake and for your Prophet's sake. If we hold that high, Allah will keep us high. If we drop it down, we are dropping ourselves down. through history, we are seeing from individuals to groups of people to nations that when they kept the orders of Allah, Allah kept them high. As soon as they dropped it down, He took it away from them and He gave it to another nation. We must be the nominees to say, we are the nominees, Ya Rabbi, trying to hold this very high. We are knowing our power that we have no power. We are very weak ones, very weak servants. We are asking support from you. If support is coming from you to us, then we are the most strong ones. And don't let us to deviate from the Siratul Mustaqim. This is the last Jummah of the month of Muharram. Inshallah, in this Jummah we are purifying our intention. Our intention is to live for you, Ya Rabbi. It is to die for you, Ya Rabbi. As in the holy month of Muharram, we are remembering the Ahlul Bayt in Karbala. They live for you, they live for your Prophet, and they died for you and your Prophet. We are asking for us to live and to die for that too. We want to walk in the footsteps of those who you love them and they love you. We want to walk in the footsteps of these holy Ottomans who kept the flag of your Habibullah open and high. We are weak ones, but with you we can do anything. Help us, Ya Rabbi. Amin. We are ending this Jummah with Shaykh Maulana's dua. May the gardens of paradise and the favor of the Holy Prophet be for these Jihangir Sultans. May gardens of paradise and nearness to the Prophet ﷺ be made halal and sweet for our enlightened sultans who for 700 years carried the flag of Islam above their heads and brought the religion of Islam to east and west and protected it. May they bathe and delight in the oceans of Al-Rahman. Amin. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah al-azim al-azim. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله شيء قدير لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين والسبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة إن دين عند الله الإسلام قام الصلاة اللهم صل وسلم
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على السلام